Time for our news break. Good news at noon. Good news at noon. Here's the good news for today. I'm going to the book of Lord. I'm going to the book of oh my Luke. The book of Luke. The book of Luke. I'm going to the book of Luke. I am reading Luke 7:39 and 40. Luke 7:39 and 40 is where our good news for the day is. And here's how it reads. When the Pharisees who had invited him, that's Jesus, when the Pharisees who had invited him saw this, he said to himself, the Pharisee said to himself, if this man were a prophet, he would know what kind of woman is touching him. She's a sinner. Then Jesus answered his thoughts. Then Jesus answered his thoughts. His name was Simon. The Pharisee was Simon. He said, Simon, Simon, he said to the Pharisee, I have something to say to you. And Simon says, go ahead, teacher. I'm gonna at some point go through this whole parable, but for today, here's what the good news is. Jesus can answer our thoughts. You're in a place, in a situation where you can't, get on your knees and do the whole thing, the way you normally pray. Jesus can read your thoughts. Now, what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? And you can change what you're thinking about. You can be thinking crazy and then change that thought. But whatever it is, you can say a prayer in your mind, and Jesus knows your thoughts. He knows your thoughts at every point of the day. That could be good news. It could be bad news because we have to worry about what our thoughts are, right? Not worry, not worry. Think about what we're thinking about. That's the part. That's not from me. That's Joyce Meyer's um, Battlefield of the Mind book. And she says all the time, think about what you're thinking about and know that Jesus can read your thoughts. And any moment you want to speak to him, ask him something, thank him, you don't have to yell it to the mountaintop. You can think it in your mind, and he hears what you're saying to him. Jesus can read our thoughts. And in this case, in 40, it says, when then Jesus answered his thoughts. Then Jesus answered his thoughts. So not only can he read our thoughts, can he hear our thoughts, he can answer our thoughts. That's good news. That's good news. Because even when you think of something crazy, you can say in your mind, that was crazy, Jesus. Forgive me. In your mind. You can say that in your mind. Doesn't have to come out your mouth. Because Jesus can read our thoughts. That's good news. That's the good news for today. He's everywhere all the time. He hears you even when you're not opening your mouth and speaking verbally. He hears your thoughts. He answers your thoughts. That's good news. I love you guys. Have an amazing day, an amazing weekend. And I will be back here with you on Monday for good news at noon. Good news at noon. Today's good news: Jesus can hear our thoughts. He can answer our thoughts. We can talk to him all day long in our thoughts. That's kind of what I do. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the ritual of getting on your knees, and obviously that's a good thing, getting on your knees and saying a prayer in the morning, in the night, or whatever. But all day long, without even opening your mouth, you can talk to Jesus, and He hears you. I love you guys. Have an amazing day. Bye.